Okay, when we're live. Hi everyone, welcome to another live stream. My name is Farish from Taskade, and today we are going to be talking about AI agents' new feature called Orchestrate. So basically, it's a new update to our AI agents, and specifically, this concerns the AI agent teams. But before we jump in, let's wait for a few more people to join us, and yeah. Mhm. Give me a sec. Uh, okay, let me know if you can hear me clear. Okay. All right, without further ado, let's get started. And this is my screen. All right, cool. So, full screen here. Here we go. Okay, let me hide my face. Okay, as usual, if you have any questions, just leave them in the chat. Um, yep, and here we go. So for today's live stream, we're going to talk about Taskade Orchestrate, which is our brand new update to AI agent teams. This concerns teams of agents, and basically it orchestrates for answers. And I will also show you how to train your agents, create an AI agent team, and also use this orchestrate feature. But before we first understand what Orchestrate is, let's cover some of the important components that it concerns. So first of all, AI agents. I think at this point right now, everyone knows what AI agents are. So these are just individual customizable AI assistants that can be trained for specific functions. So you could have an AI agent for research, writing, data analysis, even grocery shopping. The possibilities are limitless. And AI agent teams are exactly what it does. So a team of AI agents. So Taskade allows you to group these agents together into a team, and then they can work collectively to work on a project, solve a problem, with each agent bringing its unique set of skills to the table. Um, Orchestrate is a feature within AI agent teams. So what it does is instead of just having the whole team answer a question, it would think about the prompt that you give it, and then it acts like an invisible manager where it thinks about the question and then helps answer your question in a sequential manner. So maybe it's a little bit hard to visualize now, but I will show you exactly what it does. Okay, and before I show you the orchestrate, I just want to mention that usually we keep our live streams, in the past it used to be about 1 hour long, but I think it's a little bit like unproductive and maybe a little bit unfair to your time as well. So maybe I'll try to keep it to 30 minutes or 45 minutes. If we need to go over, we can, no problem, but let's aim for 30 to 40 minutes. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat, or if we happen to miss any questions, we will answer them once this video gets re-uploaded after the live. So yeah, just leave your questions there. I will see it. So first of all, to create an AI agent, this is my workspace. It's called Livestream. So all the Livestream stuff is usually hosted here on the left. So I have a folder called Orchestrate Content Machine. So it's something that I pre-created before this just to show you what it is. In this folder, I have 4 AI agents: text humanizer, social media wordsmith, SEO blog writer, and the data-driven researcher. So each of these agents have all been given just very basic prompts. I used AI to create the prompts, so, AI to create AI, just to save time. And yeah, so I can show you the prompts. It's nothing too crazy. So like the social media, each agent has its own function. So the prompts all look like this, like social media wordsmith agent, very, very basic. Your output. Now I'm telling it what its job is and how to do its job. And that's it. You can select the model right here. Um, and of course, if this is a real agent that you are using, you must train it with knowledge, because that's what makes AI agents special. You can train it with a project, it's in a Taskade project, media, links, YouTube channel, Google Drive, up to you. But I think there has been some issues with the Google Drive knowledge for now. So I suggest using a project or links, or you could even be smart about it and create a Taskade project, add your links inside, and then train your agents with it. It works as well. And that's probably my favorite way to train agents. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that was the prompt for the social media wordsmith, and now I will show you the prompt for maybe the text humanizer. No knowledge here as well, just a prompt. Basically for this guy, what I wanted to do is, usually when AI generates the AI slop that people can identify, too many m dashes or too many like statements like if X happens, Y will happen. So usually these are kind of like the guidelines to make it non-AI, sounding not like AI. Of course, there are better ones out there, but again, this is just an experiment. So choose the language here, the model here as well. Tone, I usually don't do that. You can pick a language if you want. Okay, and that's about it. And then let's say you created a bunch of AI agents, you would then create an AI team. So again, this is your workspace. The L is the workspace. These are called folders. And then, but yeah, we renamed it to team. And I know that it sounds confusing because in your team, you have AI teams. But yeah, so folders, I guess you can say that they are renamed to teams, but I'm quite stuck in the old ways. Like, so I still refer to them as folders. So use them interchangeably. So folders or teams, I'm referring to this. So like, yeah, a team which consists of projects, agents, teams, automations, media, and kits. Okay, enough sidetrack. Okay, so with your group of AI agents, you can create AI teams from them. I created a content engine team, and this was me just testing what it is. But let me just create another chat. Okay, so the orchestrate feature is right here on the bottom right. Okay, so we know that our team can write articles. Let's give it a simple prompt. Here we go. Generate an SEO optimized blog article in 500 words about the Eisenhower matrix. Make sure it's SEO optimized. Also give me the full social media captions to help promote this article. Then you would click orchestrate, and then we click enter. So what's going to happen now is the AI will think about the question that we just gave it. Okay, but yeah, that, as usual, when we do live streams, things tend to go wrong when you go live. So literally like a few minutes before I went live, maybe you can check the time here, I was testing the prompt and it works, but it was a little bit funky because I think they are pushing out an update as we are doing this live stream. Yeah, so it might be a little bit wonky, but trust me, it works. And yeah, so I anticipated that something like this might happen during the stream, so I created something here. But you know what? Maybe let's just create a new chat. Give it the same prompt. Let's try again. So orchestrate. Okay, now it's working. Because when it comes up with this, there I know it's working. So let's delete the old one. Okay, then just let it think a little bit more. And while it's thinking, I'll read some of the comments in the chat. Folders are called teams now. Yep, folders is a way better name than teams. You know what? I kind of agree with you. I think folders is easier. But I guess it's just the way that we want to position ourselves. So because in each folder, if you think about it, you would host your different teams in there. So for example, your workspace could be the whole company. So maybe your whole company there. And then each folder, each team will be each department within the company. So like your marketing department, whatever department you have, like HR. Yeah, so I guess that's where the thinking is from. But I agree with you. Folders is cleaner, especially because we have a feature like AI agent teams. So now you have teams and AI teams. But yeah, I get it. Okay, so we see it working now. Let's scroll up. What it did was basically just thought about this prompt, and given all of the agents that it has, it orchestrates the way that we answer this question or prompt. So first, there's a data-driven researcher agent which researches topics. So it researches about the Eisenhower matrix, stuff like that. SEO blog writer will then write the whole article for us, and then it runs it through to the text humanizer because it's not AI slop. It helps to clean up the data a little bit, hopefully. And then based on this final article, we have a social media agent which creates the text copy for us so that we can publish the article and then use the captions and all that. So you can, if you're interested, you can see the way that it thinks, and then this was what the data-driven researcher came up with, and then the SEO blog writer came up with this copy, and then the text humanizer basically humanizes it a little bit. So it started with mastering the art of balancing work and life might feel like a juggling act, right? So I guess it's a little bit more conversational and stuff. And I know all of you prompt engineers out there probably have like a killer prompt to make the best humanizer possible. I'm just showing you the logic behind it so you can take it, give it your prompt, and then make it work from there. And then yeah, this is the copy that it gave. And it also ran it to the social media wordsmith who also generated copies for us. So we got Twitter copies, newsletter, LinkedIn as well. So orchestration complete. So it just thought about the prompt and basically did the thinking for us. So that's basically the new Orchestrate feature. And I just remembered that when I was briefed about this feature, the team told me that this does consume quite a lot of credits, like your AI credits. So I wouldn't go too crazy with it. Probably you would want to create proper agents and everything and use it when you know what you want to use it for. And yeah, so yeah, and that's the Orchestrate feature. Let me see if there's anything I missed. Okay, that's the question in the chat. What's the best practice? Add media to the agent folder and then add it to the agent. Okay, here's the question. What's the best practice? Add media to the media folder and then add it to the agent, or add directly to the agent? I think it doesn't really matter, but what I like to do is basically add it directly to the agent. So I like to train the agent directly. So I just upload it straight to the agent. But now you are saying that it shows up when you add media to the agent, it shows up and then disappears and says the agent hasn't been trained. Okay, so this is a known bug. So the team is actively working on it. We had a stand-up call like 6 hours ago, and I was told that the priority for this bug has been increased. So we have a senior engineer working on it. So I expect it to be fixed soon. But this is a known problem. Yeah. If that doesn't work, you might want to try uploading media first and then training the agent of the media, or creating a Taskade project, pasting the information there, and then training the agent with the project. So yeah. Okay. There's a question from Trevor's Tech Tips that asked, only sequential? What other ways are there? Please let me know. But other than Orchestrate basically is sequential, but you can also go manual. You can choose how you want it to trigger. You can choose every single agent to answer for you or automatically. But I guess Orchestrate helps you save time. If you want to go manual, I would suggest using the automation feature instead of using this Orchestrate feature, because if manual, I guess you have a certain way of doing things, and I would recommend that you do it in an automation instead. So something like this, start from scratch. You have a trigger, maybe a simplest trigger would be maybe form or task completed. Now ignore this, but basically in an automation, you can choose how you want the agent to trigger. So maybe you have an agent here, ask agent, and you can choose the agent, and you can basically write the input here. You can choose the output type, and then you can also then ask the agent again, ask the different agent, I guess. And for this agent, you can, so let me rename this then, so it's clear. Ask agent A. So this one will be ask agent B. So basically, when ask agent A generates whatever it needed to generate, You can then go to agent B and use the input from Ask Agent A here. Okay, so basically you can choose, let the automation trigger exactly how you want it to. Maybe a little bit more advanced, but it's still quite straightforward. And if you want me to cover that, let me know. I'm more than happy to cover it in a future live stream, like next week, because we have these sessions every week. Yeah. So usually I talk about automations because I think automations are very powerful, but it's also a very like high friction point, because I mean, once you open this page, it looks scary, and the flows and everything, it takes some getting used to. I understand. But yeah, so that's why I'm always doing automations in the live stream. And sidetrack here, there's a feature that just came out, like, I think like just 5 minutes ago. Teams, Ask AI Agent Team. So we were talking about this this morning, but I didn't think that it would be up this early. So basically, and I'm gonna wing it here because I didn't prepare for this, but they pushed out the update already. They work super fast. The engineering team, that is, kudos to them. So instead of asking singular agents, you could also ask your whole AI agent team to do to create the output for you. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so action will be ask agent team. You can choose the agent team. So in this case, I created the content engine team. Execution mode, yeah, here you can choose automatic, everyone, or orchestrate. Let's just choose orchestrate here. Input, you can tell it what you want the team to do. So maybe like, I don't know, generate a blog article and the social media stuff, the prompt that I give it just now. This one, summary, lead qualification, or custom. Yeah. I need to find out what exactly this is. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the AI agent team feature is now in. There was a sidetrack. So maybe next week's live stream, I'll talk more about that and have an automation with an AI agent team in it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, so today was about Orchestrate. So right now, we know that Orchestrate can be used within an automation, or or within just a simple AI agent chat right here. So two ways that you can do Orchestrate, and that's quite cool. Oh, we have another question here. Am I able to add a form or questionnaire to a shared AI chatbot? What's this? Or something simple when they first visit, enter the name and email. Forms or questionnaire to a shared AI chatbot. Okay. I don't really understand your question, but I know that Taskade automations have a form feature, and I'll show it to you right now. If you go to automations, create a new one. If you add a new trigger, you type form. You can basically configure your own form here, and you can choose what kind of fields you want. Custom fields like so that they can multi-select the form, URL field, rating field. Basically, if you're used to Google Forms, it works just like that, and then you can embed the form in a website as well. Let me show you something that I have. Okay, so I'm gonna just replace this screen. Okay. So, okay, so I have this form which I built, and it's for you guys actually. So basically this form is, okay, you wanted a lead capture form? Yeah, this is somewhat like that. I covered lead capture forms last week's automation. So if you go to YouTube, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but it's within this time frame. It specifically talked about lead capture automation. So yeah, I can cover it again. It seems like a hot topic. I'm happy to do it. But yeah, I'll show you this form, and maybe you can send a request. And once I see the request, I'll show it to the team, and then we know that next week we can do a lead capture session. Anyway, so I created this form. Basically, I want to gather topic ideas for the live stream. So it's all I configured the request, like so maybe the questions here and what I expect you to type. And then this just means that every time someone fills up my form, it auto adds the task into my project. And the form, if you click preview here on the top left, you will see the form. It will look like this. So you publish it on the top right. What am I doing? Okay. Copy the link. and then I will paste the link into the chat here. So right now, if you clicked on the link that I shared on the chat, you'll be able to fill up the form and send in your live stream requests. So on your end, when you click the form, it will look like this. This is what you will see. And technically, you can also copy the embed code. And if you have a website, you can embed this in a section of your website. And yeah, and then people can fill up the form for you. And I know a lot of people have been asking me about removing this powered by Taskade branding. The team is aware as well. I think it was supposed to be pushed out, but it appears that it hasn't been pushed out yet, but expect it to be available soon. So I know people want to remove this and just have, the form and not the powered by Taskade. Yeah, soon you'll be able to just have the blank form here. Okay, so yeah, it's already here. So yeah, they pushed it, I think, in the same push 5 before this live stream. So hi branding, let's test it. Remove powered by Taskade in the footer. Let's try. Okay, and then let's try it again. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. The branding for the form is gone. Okay, so that was the form part. Okay. Okay, a few more questions in the live stream. Let me see. Oops. Okay, now I lost the. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me see. There's another question here. I specifically want people I don't know who access. Okay, wait. What I'm talking about is a form within the Taskade AI chatbot. I specifically want people I don't know who access the chatbot to enter their name and email before they start using it. Oh, okay, I get it. So like probably you want to embed this agent into your website or something, and before they start using it, they need to fill up their name and capture their information. I get it. Yeah, that's a very smart use case, but I don't think it's possible right now. I know you can embed the agents 100%, but to have like a like a sort of like a paywall before you use the agents, right? Before they use your agents, they need to submit their email and all that. I am not sure, and I think the answer is no. I don't think we can do that right now. Yeah. You know what? You can actually submit a feature request for that here, because I think that's actually a very good suggestion. Give me a sec. Let me point you to the right direction. Okay, I'm going to paste another link in the chat. So this is for the feature request. So what would be great if you could submit what you just described in this feature request, and I will, after you submit that request, I will personally let the team know in the Slack channel that this was a very good feature request, and then yeah, let's hope that they'll be able to make that happen. But yeah, so in case I forget and I rewatch myself in a future live stream, the user is requesting for like a form to capture details before a stranger, can use the embedded agent. So yeah. Okay. Let me see. Thanks for the suggestion. That's a very good suggestion. And I see that you have another, you want to include like questionnaire or a poll. Yeah, so just add that into the request, and yeah, I'll make sure the team sees the request. Thank you. Okay, where was I right now? Okay, so still Orchestrate. So right now, it's almost 30 minutes. So let us do one complete run through of the Orchestrate feature. Okay. Oops, I lost my. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, I opened the window, so it might be a little bit noisy. If the noise is bothering you, let me know. I'll close the window. Yeah, it's just a little bit warm today. Okay. Let me see. Let's create a team, the instant business strategist. let's just wing it from here. I just want to show you how to create an AI agent team in Taskade. So first, oh no, this was my workspace. This was my folder. I shouldn't have named it that. So maybe let's just ignore it. So first, we need to create a use case. So maybe we can like role play a bit, and we can try create a team of AI agents that can act as a board of strategic advisors, and then probably it can help to give you new business ideas or create a foundational strategy for you in real time. So yeah, let's try. So let's try it this way now. We create an AI agent team. Let's see, we can name the team the strategic planning unit. And then in the team, you'll need a bunch of AI agents. So let's create an agent. You can generate with AI, it works pretty well, but let's start from scratch because I have some prompts that I pre-saved before this. Again, all generated by AI just to save time. Okay, let me just copy paste everything. Let me show you how you would do it in real life. Okay, so paste your prompt here. If you have knowledge, do it here. You can, a bunch of ways you can add knowledge here. You can even add like what you call it, a CSV, PDF, anything you want. Just upload it and it will pull knowledge from the whole thing. Yeah. So knowledge, tools, commands, up to you. Let's just deal with prompts for now. Okay. And then you can also choose the model that you want it to use. Okay, update. So that's our first agent. And then let's create another one. We'll call it the audience identifier. If I'm going too fast again, please let me know. Yeah, because it's just like second nature now that I'm using these features. But if there's something that you don't understand, please just let me know. I will explain to you why and how I did it. Yeah, and let's create another agent. The marketing strategist. Okay, and then this one will, okay, then give it a prompt. Update. Okay, I think that would be it. Okay, so we have our bunch of agents now. And this is our team. We will now add the agents to the team. Just click the plus sign. So this is the team of 3 AI agents. We create the team. Okay, so right now I have a prompt here. Just start a chat. And there have been instances where users like to basically use a very long chat with the AI agent. And basically what happens then is you might run out of tokens. I will give you some kind of error which says like, too many tokens used or ran out of tokens. If that happens, simply just create a new chat because the history within the chat is also used within the agent token limits, and it's not something that we can kind of prevent. I think there's a context limit to everything. So if you do hit the limit, just start a new chat. Yeah, and you'll be fine. So this is my prompt. Develop a business strategy for a mobile bicycle repair service that operates exclusively within the Amsterdam city limits. Then let's use Orchestrate and let's see what it does. Yep. Okay, it's a question from Alexios. Sorry, I just logged on, no problem. Can some AI agent use knowledge from Google Sheets in general and not just from a specific row, etc.? Yeah, because, oops, what's this? Overloaded. Oh, let's try again. I wonder what overloaded means. I've never gotten that before. But yeah, so basically when you upload a whole like spreadsheet into your AI agent, it basically uses the whole sheet as knowledge. To my knowledge, I don't think that you can just point it to use like one line in a Google Sheet or something. But yeah, I know that it pulls from the whole thing. I don't think that you can just tell it to just look at a certain row or column. It just reads the whole thing and uses it as knowledge. And then you mentioned I haven't found a way to dynamically update an agent knowledge pool, meaning to pull data from an external source. Any suggestions there? I actually think I do have a suggestion because within a Taskade automation, in one of the actions you can choose. I think either train or update agent knowledge. I'll have a look after this in this live stream, and we'll see what we can do from there. I kind of forgot, but I think it's possible. Anyway, this is the orchestrate part for this business strategy in Amsterdam. So basically, the orchestrate feature got it to basically did a SWOT analysis first, and then I think audience identified the target audience, and then SWOT analysis again. Okay, so this is what it came up with. Yeah, so this is the output. So there's a SWOT analysis here. Amsterdam is known for its robust cycling structure, subculture, blah, 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 weaknesses, opportunities, and then threats. And then it asks an agent to identify the target audience, stuff like this. And it links back to the SWOT analysis output. And then it also came up with a secondary target audience. Okay, and then there's the marketing strategist, 3 marketing initiatives designed to engage the people. So it told us to focus on Instagram and Facebook advertising. The core message will be this: bike repair whenever, wherever. Strategic fit. Okay. And then partnership with local business. It suggests to partner up with offices, hotels, and universities. Yeah, so you know what? I know this is a live stream, but I don't think this is a bad idea. Like if you're looking for a business idea, like this is actually quite good. Because I live in Rotterdam right now, and everyone cycles here, but I've never actually thought about this, but it happened to me a few weeks ago. My wife's bicycle broke down at home. The tire burst, and the bike repair shop was about 2 kilometers away. So we had to actually call someone to come over and change the tire for us because I didn't know how to. But yeah, so this is actually a legit business idea. So if anyone wants to hop on, let me know. Okay. Okay, enough sidetrack. So yeah, you see that it works. So basically, it thought about the prompt and then it orchestrated the whole reply for you. And this is just another use case. You can use it for just about anything that you want. Yeah. That's about it, I guess. Let me know if you have any questions. I think we are running running out of time. So yeah, let me know. There's another question. Oh, the dynamic agent training one, right? So to train your AI agent, I mean, obviously, one of it is to basically acknowledge here. Okay, but let's try to think about it. You can add links, YouTube, media, project. You know what? Let's try. I haven't done this before, but I know it possibly can be done. So let's see. So we create an automation. Let's ignore the trigger for now. We know that the end result, we want it to train AI agent. So maybe let's see train, agent. Okay, so we see here, add project to agent knowledge or add knowledge to an agent. So this would be the final step in the automation. You can choose which agent you want here. Knowledge type, website link, YouTube, file, or plain text. Okay, so yeah, that's the answer to your question. You can. This would be the final step in your automation. Let me see. There was another one, add project to agent knowledge. Let's see what it does. You can choose the agent and you can choose the project. Okay, so for your use case, right? I'm thinking of so many ideas right now, but I don't want to overwhelm you. But this is the response to that. Let me see what's the easiest way you can do. You can basically, like, I think every time you add, is there add task? Yeah. So imagine you have a project that you train your AI agent with. The automation trigger will be task added. and you choose the project. I don't have a project here, but assume that there is a project. So every time a task is added to this project, add the knowledge to AI agent. So let me see, knowledge type. No, it would be this at project, right? Yeah, project. So it wouldn't be this. So every time a task is added to a project, you will add the project to the AI agent. Yeah. So this is how I think you would be able to do it. So one is every time a new task is added to a project, add the project into your AI agent. So if you just let it run, every time you add a task there, it will just keep refreshing the knowledge. And another way, probably, I did this before, but I can't remember exactly how to do it, is, let me see. I know we have YouTube triggers. Okay, so the trigger is new video. Every time a new video is uploaded, so your channel ID or URL, maybe probably something like, oops. You can copy this from the URL and you can add a few if you want, but let's just add one. So the trigger is every time Taskade uploads a new video, this automation will run. And let's just straight away add, was it knowledge, right? Yeah. Add knowledge to agent, choose the agent, and the knowledge type would be YouTube. So YouTube URL is, where is it? The link. Yeah. So I think this is how it would be done. So basically this means that every time Taskade uploads a new video, take the link to that video and train your AI agent with it. So your AI agent will have knowledge on that. I can't think of a good use case for that. Oh, it's a bit noisy, sorry. Yeah, I can't think of why this would help, but it is possible. So yeah, so play around with the triggers, but you know that the final result will be either add knowledge to agent or add project to agent. It's one of these two steps, but yeah, it's possible. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, and let me a sec. I pasted a link to the, yeah, here we go. To the live stream request. So if you just add in a request to that for this, like maybe you want me to show you how to train, like create an AI agent training loop, just let me know. And yeah, send in the request and I'll be more than happy to teach you how to do it. Let me just find that form again because I highlighted it, but I don't have the link. Give me a sec. Okay, it's under automations. Live stream topic suggestion form. Oops. Okay, publish, copy link. Okay, pasting the link in the chat right now. Okay, so fill up this form. Let me know if you have any requests, and I can create a live stream next week, or maybe if I need more time in 2 weeks. But we have this live stream every single week, so just submit your request, and if you happen to be the only one submitting the request, then you get a one-on-one free training session from me live on YouTube. Yeah, so do fill up those requests because as of right now, I don't have any requests. So I'm just winging it and trying to see what you might want to learn. But yeah, so if you do have a request, this is your chance to get a one-on-one training. And I hope I've been a good teacher. Okay. All right, guys, I think that's about it. We covered the Orchestrate feature, and then there were some great questions in the chat today. There was one feature request about creating a form before letting people use the AI agent, which I think is a brilliant idea. And we had a question also about automatically updating knowledge to your AI agents. And I don't think I've ever shared something like that in a live stream before. So that might be an interesting future live stream. Okay, so I'm going to end the live stream now. If you have any other questions, just ask away. If I missed your question, don't worry, because this replay will be live on YouTube as well, re-uploaded on YouTube. The very second that I end the stream, it will be there. Just ask a question in the comment section, and one of my team members will definitely see your question, and we will answer to every single one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's a final reply here. If we generate content using new YouTube video to post on our site. Oh, I guess that's a follow-up to my question, which was I don't see a proper use case on having a new video YouTube trigger. And yeah, that's a very relevant use case. So possibly you would want to have an automatic trigger for all your competitor sites. So every time your competitor uploads a YouTube video, crawl that YouTube video, summarize it, and then possibly create a script or a blog article or both. And yeah, basically every time your competitor does something, you are 2 steps ahead because of an automation. Yeah, so that's a very good answer as well. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I think we have a lot of people joining us from everywhere today. So thank you very much. It was a fun live stream. I will see you next week, same time. Again, if you have any suggestions on future live stream topics, this is the link in the chat. So fill up the form and I will prepare and give you a one-on-one live stream. Well, not one-on-one live stream, but I will create a live stream based on what you suggested. So that will be fun. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me. My name is Faris, and I will see you next week, same time. All right, bye-bye.